In this video, we're going to talk about consolidating data. And we'll also take a look at subtotals. Now, you want to use consolidate when you want to combine similar data into one range. So what this is going to do for us is combine the data from these three cities all into one range. Let's go to the consolidate worksheet to do the consolidation. So I'm going to select the cell where I want to place my range, and I'm going to go to the Data tab and then look for the Data Tools group, and then click on Consolidate. Now, I want to add these together, so I'm going to leave the function at sum, but if you want to do a different function, you can select it from the drop-down list. Now I'm going to start putting in the references from each city of the expenses I want to pull in. Now I want to click in the reference box to place the data from the different sheets on this consolidate sheet. So I'm going to go to Honolulu first and then select the range I want. Now, once I have it selected, I can just click Add. Now, to place my other ones, I can click on the next sheet, and you can see it automatically highlights the same range. At this point, you can change it if your data is slightly different, but since mine is the same, I'm just going to click on Add. And then also do the last one for this city. Now I want the labels on the top row and also the left column. At that point, I'm ready to consolidate, and I will click on OK. Now I'm just going to adjust the column width so it fits by highlighting everything and double clicking in between the columns. And now I've consolidated all the expenses from these three cities. To consolidate with links, we're going to click on Consolidate, and I'm going to add the ranges as I did before. Now, this time I'm going to click on Create Links to Source Data to link the range to the original source data. Now I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to expand everything. Now you'll also notice there's an outline on this. Now this can allow you to drill down and see the different values for each city. When I click on one of the items, you can see what worksheet it came from. We can also use these outline levels to expand our entire data set and also collapse it. Now, this is an actual link to the source data. So if the original values change, it will update in your consolidated sheet. Let's take a look at subtotals. You'll use subtotals when you want to group values in a column. For example, we're going to create a subtotal for each state. One thing to remember is you want to sort the column that you want to add a subtotal for. So I'm going to go up to the editing group on the Home tab and create a custom sort. So I want to sort by state, and I'm going to also sort by last name. Now that the state column is in order, I'm going to go do a subtotal. I'm going to click on the Data tab and then go to the Outline group and click on the Subtotal button. Now that we're in the Subtotal dialog box, I'm going to click the first drop down and change this to state because I want it to subtotal the states. I'm going to leave it on the sum function, but you can change it to another one if you need it. Now moving on to the add subtotal to, this one we definitely want to make sure the right one is selected. You can see that phone was selected. It would actually add the phone number. Now I'm going to uncheck that and click on total. Now I want to point out this option, replace current subtotals. This is my first subtotal on this range, so it actually doesn't matter what I choose here. But if you're adding subtotals to a range and you want to keep the ones you already have, you'll have to uncheck this box. Now at this point, I'm going to click on OK. Let's scroll down our worksheet. And as you can see, there's a subtotal there. Now I'm going to expand the column just so we can see it. But throughout my sheet now, between each state code, where it changes to a new one, it adds the numbers above it. Now, we also have the ability to manipulate our sheet with different outline levels. Right now, it's expanded, but I can collapse it down to each state. So you can see the total for each state in one nice screen here. Or I can collapse it all the way down and get a grand total. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.